Welcome to today's video. In this video, I'm going to continue looking at index notation, and in today's video, I'm going to look at writing numbers in exponential notation. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you write numbers in exponential notation. Okay, so let's get started with writing numbers in exponential notation. So I'm going to use these three examples. I'm going to use the three examples. So the instruction for the three questions is write the following in index notation. Now remember, exponential notation is the same as index notation. So I'm using both so that you can get used to know that they mean the same. Exponential notation and index notation are the same thing. So if you are not sure, you can still watch our video which we made yesterday on what is index notation, and you are going to find this point. So with that being said, let's get started with writing numbers in index notation. So let's start with number 1. As you can see on number 1, 2 is multiplied by itself 6 times, and you are told to write it in exponential notation or index notation. So what we need to do is we need to do these two steps. The first one is noting the number that is being multiplied. Okay, so first of all, we need to identify the number that is being multiplied, and that is easy. We can see the number being multiplied is 2. So we are going to write 2 down here as the number being multiplied. Once you have noted the number which is being multiplied, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to count how many times this number has been multiplied. So we're going to count how many times this number has been multiplied by itself. So you can see that 2 has been multiplied by itself 6 times. So that means the number of times the number has been multiplied will be our exponent. Okay, or will be our index. So in question 1, 2 is multiplied 6 times by itself, so our exponent will be 6. So in index notation, 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 will be written as 2 raised to the power of 6. Okay, so that expression will be written as 2 to the power of 6. So we can write like that. So that is the answer. Now we have written that expression in index notation. Okay, now let's go to question number 2, where we have got 7 multiplied by 7 multiplied by 7 multiplied by 7 multiplied by 7. So we can see that in example 2, 7 is multiplied 5 times by itself. 7 is multiplied by itself 5 times. So which means we are going to first note the number being multiplied. And the number being multiplied is easy to identify. As we can see, it is 7. So 7 is the number which is being multiplied by itself 5 times. So now the next thing, we're going to write the exponent of 7. So to write the exponent of 7, we are going to get this number from the number of times 7 is being multiplied. Okay, so 7 is being multiplied by itself 5 times in that expression. In question 2, 7 is multiplied 5 times by itself. So our exponent is going to be 5. Okay, why? Because 7 is multiplied by itself 5 times. Okay, so writing 7 multiplied by 7 multiplied by 7 multiplied by 7 multiplied by 7 in index notation will give us 7 raised to the power of 5. And that is the answer. Now we have written that expression in index notation as 7 raised to the power of 5. If you have got questions, you can ask them in the comment section. Otherwise, this is how you do it. Now, I urge you viewers to pause this video and write the third question, solve the third question, or write that expression which is 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 in index notation. So pause this video and write that number in index notation, or that expression in index notation. I will take it that you pause the video and You wrote that number in index notation. Now let me show you how you can write that number in index notation. So the first step I'm going to do is I'm going to identify the number which is being multiplied, and the number is 5, as you can see. So I'm going to write 5 there. Once I've written 5, then I'm going to count how many times 5 has been multiplied. As you can see, 5 has been multiplied 4 times, so 4 will be our exponent. So I'm going to write 5 raised to the power of 4. That is our answer. And expressing 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 in index notation or exponential notation will give us 5 raised to the power of 4. Okay, 5 raised to the power of 4. Okay, so basically this is how you write numbers or expressions in index notation. If you have got questions, like I said earlier on, write them in the comment section. We'll be glad to respond to them. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. It has been easy learning Z Mathematics. The future is bright. See you in the next video, and God bless you.